Hello everyone, this is Percy number 6 and well 2020 was sure an interesting year. Probably not a good year for most people, understandably so with what went on, but I want to look at the positives of the year, I guess, and I'll look at it when it comes to my channel because I was pretty happy with my channel this year, and I gotta give credit where credit's due. My good friends Ro and Mr. MPS 2002, they had their 10-year anniversaries this year. Congratulations to them, by the way. And they did kind of a recap video of mostly recent content, but content they've made over the years. And I'm like, man, you know, I do that for one of mine, but I always end up doing reviews for my anniversary. So I'm like, this is probably a good time to do it, a little bit of a year in review. Because I was pretty happy with my year on this channel. And the first half of the year was pretty boring. I didn't do too much. I had a couple TWRC championship stuff, which really enjoy that. It's gone in such a great direction, so I'm super excited for the future of it. But beyond that, you know, really picked up at the end of August when I did the Down by the Docks crossover with Roman's CWR Empire. And then 3 weeks later, I followed it up with the Skarloey crossover with Master of the Lemons. And to me, those are probably the two proudest videos I've ever made on this channel. And to put them out that close to each other, it's crazy. That wasn't really originally the plan. I wanted for this big meetup this summer, I wanted the Down by the Docks crossover with Roman to be the video I would show for that if they did a video showcase. Of course, things changed. That didn't happen, so I ended up pushing it off a little bit, and it came out at the end of August. And then the one I did with Lemmy on Skarloey, I actually had started planning that with Lemmy before I even did the one with Roman. Yeah, you know, that was like a 7-month process, and to see it all play out, it was great. You know, of course, we wanted to film a good amount of it when we saw each other in the summer, and I think it worked out best in that regard that it didn't happen, because I think the video came out much better not going that way. And I broke 2 streaks this year. I did a Christmas and a Halloween video. The Christmas video is 5 years since I did a Christmas video, and the script, a decent amount of that script was from 2 years ago. I was going to do it in 2018, I couldn't do it then. Last year I was way too busy with my internship in the North Pole, I couldn't do it. So it worked out this year. I'm glad it ended up happening that way. But it wasn't even just my channel stuff I did. I looked at TTTE, Community Radio, did a few Ever Present Past, but Blue Midwest Mysteries did a lot of that with my co-host MPS, and it was a blast doing it. I really enjoyed our election coverage we did with Roberto, and Roman played a good role, and stuff later in the year with Blue Midwest Mysteries. And personally for me, like, it was such a toxic time going on, not just on Thomas Twitter, but any social media during the election coverage. So it was nice to kind of like have our own little TWRC election that could kind of take me away, even if it was just for a moment during the election coverage, and that was a blast. It came out way better than I could have ever imagined. And I actually did a 3rd crossover this year. For the first time since 2016, I didn't do a crossover on my channel, because 2016 was the last time. I did one with Eric on Ryan and went up on his channel. I did one this year with a Wooden Fan 1, Andrew, and it was on Duck. We did it on his channel, and he was somebody on a short list for potentially this year doing a crossover with, and worked out well. We were able to get it done for 2020, so I was very happy about that. I'm excited to see what he has planned for his future reviews and crossovers. And you know, this year my favorite videos I really put out were my reviews and crossovers. And I have streaks where I'm really into doing crossovers and reviews, and then when I'm doing my series. So obviously the reviews are the ones I've been working on lately, and I'm sure that'll continue in 2021. And, you know, I even did a video talking about what's to come for the Thomas show, and not good stuff, but I tried to see the positives in it anyways. I was uploading that, talking about it on Twitter. It's like, oh, wow, people like when I do those kind of videos, so I kind of want to try and do more of those next year. It's just not a ton of Thomas topics you can really do them on, but I'm sure I can dig deep and find something to talk about. But yeah, overall for my channel, the second half of this year, like if from late August to the end of December, if I can do that again for like the rest of 2021, I think 2021 could be the best year on my channel. Now see, I'm usually not one to have like New Year's resolutions. In my eyes, if you're gonna have like a New Year resolution, it's like, why not just do it now instead of waiting for a year? So instead, I'm gonna just kind of try and continue what I started this later in this year. Basically from August, I had about every month I would have an upload. I kind of want to try to do that again next year. I did end up, this is my 14th video of the year, so I did end up having more than 12 videos, but I'd like to have at bare minimum 1 video come out every month. So I'll try to stick to that. We'll see what happens. I don't have a ton of plans right now for next year, but I am excited. overall, you know, considering how bad 2020 was, at least I was able to get some content out, you know, close to 3,000 subscribers, close to 1,000 followers on Twitter. I'm sure I'll hit both of those early 2021. So there's a lot to look forward to, and more crossovers, more reviews, more everything on my channel. The stuff I had this year, bigger and better next year. You know, every year with my anniversary videos, I always try to look. I love my anniversary videos. Those are the things I work for the hardest. So every year I'm like, how can I top the next one? And I'm starting to work on it next already. So I think it could be a really good one. I'm excited for it. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of reasons for me to be excited about 2021, and I hope you guys too. And I thank you all, whether you just started watching me this year, you've been watching me for a long time. Thank you, and I hope the videos I made this year help take you away from the badness of 2020 even for a little bit. But for me, as I look at 2021, there's many reasons to be excited about it. But for me, the number one reason I'm excited about 2021, well, it's pretty simple. The winner and 5-time Thomas Winarelli Community Champion, Percy number 6. Goodbye, Crimson.